Good morning, chat. It's still morning, I guess, on in Central Time. But good morning. I'm here. I made it. Oh my god. It's been a morning of children, but I'm here. I made it. Let's see. Almost got all the buttons pushed. There we go. That button's been pushed. That button. Let me just make sure that's on the right thing. Sounds right. Is it actually playing the right channel? No, it's not playing. There we go. Okay. Hope everyone's doing well today. Today, chat, I need you to take these dual lands home. Just hurry up already. Come on. I went, oddly enough, higher, but I reduced the count. You have a 1 in 25 chance to start, whatever that math is. 4% chance to start. There's only 75 items on this thing, this surprise set, and you can't really go wrong with any of them. They're all great. So, yeah. Paper Cat, how's it going? All right. Hold on one sec. Let me build this out. 75 items. Mostly because I figured out that like I don't stream all day, so that forces me to have to give it to you faster than slower, is what I've come to terms with. So got that today. Take the duels already. So you have, let's see, what do we got in here? We've got 2 diamond ice packs still. We've got 7 gold ice packs. There's a Scrublands Unlimited. It's considered damaged. Tundra Revised Moderate Play. Tundra Revised Heavy Play. We've got the Monty Python, the Holy Grail Secret Layers over here. We've got the A Devastation of Dragon Secret Layers as well. 2 of each of those. There is 12 sets of 3 Tarkir Dragonstorm collectors. There are 12 sets of 2 Aetherdrift collectors and 1 box topper. There are 11 sets of 2x Karlov collectors and 1 Clue box topper. There are 5 sets of 3 Hunt collectors. There are 6 sets of 3 New Capetta collectors, and there are 13 sets of 3 OTJ collectors. So you get loaded up with collectors if you don't hit the duel. Pretty straightforward, right? And that's what we're doing today. But the almighty question, $79 is the buy-in. Throw coupons at it. I don't care. That doesn't make a difference to me. But that's the price point, but that's the price point to get us to where we are today. So you got dual lands valued at hundreds of dollars, and you got collectors that are pretty close to $79, and if you throw a coupon at it, you're at the same price as a $25 collector pack. So yeah, $79 gets you in for a spin, and you could win dual lands today, chat. There's only 75 items in there. That's it. I went easy mode. I could have put 500. I debated doing 500 of them, putting like play boxes of Dragonstorm, like not the boxes but the packs, and like making it impossible to get, but we never get there again for another day. So let's see. Paper Cat out of the gate, willing to give it a go. See what we can do for Paper Cat. Paper Cap's in for the spin. Let's see what the system gives you. Get into gold. Welcome to the Gold Club. 2 Karlov collectors and a Clue box topper. The Karlovs are buried. I'll just grab them here. 1, 2. It's messy today. Rippy, let's do it. Got that Clue box topper. Guaranteed foil shock, which is kind of cool. And 2 collectors. Make sure I turned on YouTube and all that. I did. Good. Here we are. Airtight Alibi. Out Cold. Defense Street of Phantom. Sanitation Automaton. Form familiar. We got Push and Pull. Pompous Gadabout. Swamp. Fanatical Strength. Fey Flight. Incinerator of the Guilty. That's nice. A little dragon action. Not even out of Dragonstorm. Ill-Timed Explosion. Cost. Eyes of the Glade. Commercial District. Borderless. And Relive the Past. That was a great first pack. Nice start there. It's a good warm-up pack. I like that. Got a little dragon plus a commercial district. Ah. Oh, I packed these full. Hold on. Top letters. Ah. Next pack. Let's see it. Thopter. Crime Stopper Sprite, Seasoned Consultant, Snarling Gorehound, Sanguine Savior, Presumed Dead, Convenient Target, Vengeful Tracker, Island, Makeshift Bindings, Auspicious Arrival, Kellen, Inquisitive Prodigy, I can say it, Deadly Cover-Up Extended, Follow the Bodies, Sharp-Eyed Rookie, and an Analyze the Pollen, actually worth just a little bit, so that's cool. And last but not least, blue box topper. That's always a pain in the butt. They don't give the rips. That's right. Where are my scissors? They don't give the little rip tab on these, so I gotta scissor them so I don't know, rip the heck out of the card itself. All right, let's see which one we got coming to you. We got Blood Crypt. Nice. That looks so good. This little clue, Blood Crypt in foil. I'm gonna send that Analyze the Pollen with it just to try and help it flatten out. The clue box toppers are known to be a little bit pringled, but we'll flatten it out in the top loader. Paper Cat, thank you so much for going in. I appreciate it. Another one up there, chat. Today, get these dual lands out of here. I don't want them anymore. Changed my mind. You can win them. $79, you could have a dual land. Or you could have like loaded up on collectors. Yeah, it doesn't. Plus, you get collectors. It's better than me. So for any of you that miss the experience elsewhere, I could give you a draft pack instead if you miss. If you'd like that experience. So no matter what, you're going to get either two. Yeah, those are rough. I know. You're either going to get 2 collectors and a box topper, or you're going to get 3 collectors, or you're going to hit the secret layers, the gold and diamond packs, which need to be set over here. So it's like you can't go wrong today. The Aether Drift, let's go. We get a box topper and we get 2 collectors. Let's go. We've hit some crazy stuff out of the box toppers. Would you like those ripped or shipped for you, certified? Rip it. Let's do it. Let's see what we can find. Insect. Here we go. Rugged Highlands, Interface Ace, Dynamite Diver, Scrap Compactor, Guidelight Synergist, Grease Wrench Goblin, Apocalypse Runner, Island, Hull Drifter, Carrying Cruiser, Burnout Bastronaut. We got PNLR, Lifecraft Engine. We got the Sunbillow Verge, followed by a Sky Seer's Chariot in that borderless foil. That actually looks really good. The Verge. Those are what everyone goes after in here for the most part, is Verges. Pilot, Night Market, Ripclaw Wrangler, Kickoff Celebration, Camera Launcher, Sabotage Strategist, Quirkerfolk Indomitable, Boom Scholar, Island, Ripclaw Wrangler, Air Response Unit. We got the Gas Guzzler, Ret Tomb Mystic in that extended art, Burnout, Blastronaut, Quag Feast, and a Willow Rush Verge borderless foil. Let's go. That's nice too. Getting lands today. I like that. Then we'll do that box topper. 1 second. This one has the pull tabs, right? Yeah. All right. We got that Plains to start us off, and Possession Engine in that first place treatment. Congrats on that. You never know. Crazy first place treatment. Certified Bingus, thank you so much for going in. I appreciate it. Wait, another one going up there, chat. $79 to get you in for a chance at one of these 3 dual lands, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff. You can't go wrong. You'll get collectors, but you never know. You could get that scrub lands. It is damaged, but it's unlimited. And if you put a sleeve on it, honestly, it's going to be amazing. Where did my marker go? There it goes. Knocking stuff about. And there's only 73 items on here. Got stuff everywhere. It's been one of those mornings. Blah. $79 gets you in for a chance at Dual Lands. We also got some Monty Python. We've got some of the A Devastation of Dragons, box toppers. We've got packs galore. Nice if they would stay put without falling off of everything. And all that fun stuff. Sit back, relax, enjoy the music. Check the bin out if you need anything else, of course. Speaking of which, I could probably do flash sale on you. I wish I could run flash sales longer as well, but here we are. Price off $1. We got the bulk. I'm gonna flash sale. Then I'm gonna flash sale the chaos draft in a box. There we go. Got it out there. Cool. It's a good time to get into a chaos draft if you need one. There is so many different packs. I think I was counting if I was going to build all of them. I think it was 45 or 50 different packs that I have sitting over here just between play, set, draft, collector, and everything else. So not a bad time to get into one of those. It will be chaos as opposed to the same thing over and over again. That's cool. And then a bunch of stuff, but $79, it gets you in for a spin. Ooh, picking up some command towers. I appreciate that. Randomly gifted them too. Very nice. I think it looks like Lauren got them. Lauren, you got some command towers coming your way. Your Drunus, thank you very much for doing that. Got a bag for Lauren. Wrong with some command towers. At least they're still letting gifts. I am hearing through the grapevine that they are doing away with gifts, which is always an adventure. But if you want to win a dual land today, here's your chance. $79 gets you in. You can throw coupons at it if you got coupons as well. It was regular command towers. Cool. Fine. $79 gets you in for a spin. We also got a couple different things set up for flash sales. Check out the bin for other stuff as well. I need to probably do away with that one. And this one for today. I'm thinking about it because I don't have extras of the diamond and golds today. I need to make more, but I haven't sat into it because the sorter is just about done with bulk, like my bulk boxes, and so that brings about the idea of rerunning everything that's in the $1 and $2.50 sections, so that I can just make sure it hasn't changed too much because it's been a minute since I did that, like a month. Yeah, chat. $79 gets you in for a spin. You could get a dual land today, or some secret layers, there's the word, or collectors, box toppers. It's really a short list with a lot of quantity for each item. But what you don't get is a draft pack, unless you want to experience just the draft pack. Then be happy to facilitate that. But yeah, otherwise, I hope everyone's doing well on this fine Saturday, starting off this weekend with a little bit of dual land action. I went the route of fewer count because like the last couple times we've done this, it's been 30 purchases and no one gets it each time, and there's still like 70 or almost 100 stuff left last couple times. So I was like, let's try just a fewer count. See if we can get them out the door that way. So we're trying that route. But otherwise, just here hanging out. I wish this was a buy it now. I will tell you that though. I know the concerns with it being a buy it now, but still. They could just code in a break for the spin so that no one buys it now on top of each other. What do I know? Whoa. Didn't know that. Pulled a Call of the Spirit Dragons in showcase foil, and that's $20. Know that one. $79 get you in for a spin. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, let me know. You know anything fun about Magic that's going on? I think today some leaks for, or not leaks, but announcements for Final Fantasy. So that'll be cool. See what comes out of that. And all that fun. Gotta push the button. Can't sell the thing if you don't push the button. Chat. You get a dual land. Is that push the button, get a dual land? Is it that simple? I don't know. It could be, or it could not be. But any which way. Gotta take the chance. Can't win it if you don't go in. How it works. I'm scanning a small stack that's sitting off to the side here. Maybe I'll grab the. I could do that actually. That'd be a good move. Like the scanner's running slow again today. Wonder if Scryfall's been hit with a lot of data. Saturday, that makes sense. Everyone's doing their scanning today, chat. Are you scanning cards? Because I'm scanning cards. I don't know if I can fit the diamonds anywhere. Uh-oh. No, don't. Everything doesn't need to fall when I move one thing. It's been like that for like days now. I feel like it's just nonstop making disasters of things. There we go. Okay, there we go. Diamond. It's kind of on there. Perfect. Now I got everything. The golds are over here. Stick it that way. Good. Good, good, good. $79 gets you in for spin. $79 could get you a dual lane. Just like that. It's easy. Chat. This is easy. Easy mode. I don't dump you with draft packs. So many things all over the place. Constantly. What I'm going to try and do is do sleeves while doing, or unsleeving stuff while hitting the button until you guys buy in. A try. We'll see. For the love of God, I'm not going to do these tight sleeves. I'm just not doing it. Those of you that dual sleeve, cut it out. No one wants to buy your stuff if you're going to dual sleeve. But yeah, chat, $79 get you in for a spin. Could get you a dual land today. Oh. One of the things I have to do is get through the boxes of sleeved cards because I'm running out of bulk and I want to make sure I get all of that bulk in there as well before we get into the other projects that I can work on today. Well, we try and get these dual lands out the door. We've started a project for the kids' rooms. So a big thing we're doing coming up is we're going to be adding 2 bedrooms and a bath plus a laundry upstairs because there's space over the garage that never had anything built for it or design. Like it's attic space. And so this project's gigantic. It's an addition. And so within that project, we've got all of the like, okay, kids, let's start decluttering your rooms and things like that. And the amount of stuff we've been finding that was set aside for when they get bigger, they've surpassed. And so there's a lot of like, okay, I guess we get to donate that back to wherever we picked it up from. Like if we went to a resale shop or stuff like that. And so it's just kind of funny, the amount of stuff that we're like, well, I guess we're going to donate that now. But it's not surprising at all. Like there's closets everywhere that just had stuff shoved in it at some point because we're like, well, we'll look for it later, see what happens. But we ended up with like 4 garbage bags full of clothes that both kids had grown out of. And so I was like, oh, okay. Or rather, my son has like very boyish style clothes, and we're just trying to trend our daughter into more girlish style clothes. So it's like, doesn't make any sense to have, I don't know, monster trucks per se. She's 2. She can't decide her choice of clothes yet, but down the road she will. She gets all the dinosaur stuff still, so that's okay. But so that's the start of the project. The daunting part of it is we have a closet in one of the extra bedrooms that it is loaded to the brim with everything. Like it's the closet that you throw the clothes in when the kids grow out of it, or all of that. And we've been doing that for like years and haven't done the closet. So that's a daunting little one to do. So that's fun. But we're going to be putting in all sorts of fun stuff upstairs. So that'll be worth it. We got that. And then we got dual lands, chat. That easy. Or hard, one of the two. 73 items, chat. Not even 77. 73 items remain. 3 of which are dual lands, 4 of which are secret layers worth over $100 a piece. 2 diamond boxes that are sold in my bin for 400, though I couldn't list it today because I'm out of them. I have to make them. Make more of them beyond the 2 that I have left. So we're here. With $79 could win you a dual land. That's simple. With only 73 items in there. Oh yeah, Lauren, exactly. So for a period of time, I was doing the Savers runs, which Savers is our thrift store in the area, and the I would find great clothes like Under Armour, or I don't know, pick Nike and the mainstream stuff for like cheap, right? And so I'd put it in there for whatever age bracket. We have them labeled, but we don't remember to go check often enough, and the kids grow pretty quickly. Good morning, Zenway. It's a crazy one. But we'll take it. They finally caught on though. So we are in an affluent area, right? So the donations that come in to thrift stores generally play into the more affluent brands, right? It just is. And so when we go in, you'd find Under Armour there, and Under Armour's like for kids, $30 to $40 a piece, right? It's crazy. And so yeah. But I was buying them for like $5 a piece there, and I was like, yes, please, all day. But like in my son's bottom drawer, you can only buy so many Under Armour hoodies in one size before you have too many Under Armour hoodies. Because he likes his Minecraft hoodie and doesn't remotely care about the Under Armour hoodie that I thought was cool. So it's fun. It's a good project. We need to do it. We need to do some decluttering in the house. It's just overloaded. And it's a process. Yeah, ours. So yeah, that's the right same point. Savers figured it out and they started marking everything up. So it's not as good a deals as it was before. Luckily, not that bad. Ours hasn't gone to the might as well buy new level. It did for the little kids stuff, right? The little kids stuff. That stuff started to become like, well, you could just buy it new for a couple bucks more. And it doesn't have spit up all over it or whatever. But the older you get, I don't know. Especially when you get into anything that's like 10-year-old kid stuff or more than that, that's where it starts to be like, what? Pretty expensive. But who knows? Chat, $79. You can win a dual land. Pretty easy. 73 items remain. Trying to unsleeve stuff while I'm over here rambling about stuff. Any new fantasy cards? No new fantasy cards. I had some. Actually, that's a question for Zenway if you're still here. I don't know if you have these secret layers. I don't know if you're still here, but I found the. Oh, and another question if Zenway's still here. I found the Consecrated Sphinx in this weird art, Meteor Golem, Worm Coil Engine, and Evolving Wilds. And I was shooting them Zenway's way. But I haven't found any skeleton stuff or like that, but this weird set, kind of always interesting. And then I need to know if Zenway would actually like to have, like, purchase this as opposed to me put it into a wheel. I can't seem to give it away, but its price point is different enough from what I'm doing today that I'm in here. So, but otherwise, yeah, nothing crazy. I will say that I've slowed my purchasing of collections for a little bit, only because I have, I think it was this year. I don't remember. I'm not very good at that, but I have so much Final Fantasy on order that I really need to not buy a bunch of stuff until I pay that off. So he might have stepped out. It's all good. I know he's busy on Saturdays, so I'll ask him some other day. Unless you want some. Lauren, you could have first pick of those. Did you need any of those? He's not here. Too bad for him. But anyways, chat, we've got the wonderful $70 run. No, not your fave. Okay, perfect. Good. I don't know. I can usually just put the stuff in his stack and then we ask him later and it'll be fine. But yeah, chat. $79 gets you a dual land. It's like that, right? That's how that works. Oh yeah, he picks up most everything that I set aside. So it's all good. I appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't get to do TikTok last night. I was too exhausted from everything we were doing. Ran around, did a whole bunch of stuff. It was just one of those nights. So I've got to do TikTok again to make sure I get everything set up. And then we'll get close because the next step, the hardest step, is I have to build 50 items of stuff for sale in there. And I just I don't want to do it. That's the bane of my existence when I do any of this stuff is building items to sell. And so for TikTok, it's going to be all rip and ship, right? And so it's like I have to build all of the packs that I have, and I just hate doing it. Of all the things, one would think I would enjoy that because that's the biggest potential, but no. I prefer more of the chatty side of stuff. So many sleeved cards. Oh my god. The one nice part is, though, TikTok has the option to download, or rather, I don't know, whatever we want to call it, upload, from Amazon. So if I can find the item on Amazon, I can just copy all the data over and then edit it to match what I'm selling. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, who knows? All good. So many foil cards. I'm doing a stack of foils right now, is what I'm unsleeving, and it's all uncommon, so it's nothing special, but it's still so many of them. We are down to one full box and two half boxes of bulk sitting over there, so that's cool. Getting close. Getting close to getting it. All the bulk done. I still have to do all the foils, and I have to do anything that's still sleeved, but that's always nice. Cannot stand these tight sleeves. Penny sleeves are okay because they usually just fall out, but the tight sleeves that are used for double sleeving are obnoxious. Okay, got it. I'll keep an eye on that. You might have to fight Zenway for him. No, I'm kidding. He's been asking about them as well, but I will keep that in mind. And keep reminding me is probably the better way to put it. Oh, you're... Yeah, he keeps wanting all of my like non-foil showcase stuff, and I was like, okay, sounds good. See what I can find. No, if I find one, I'll just toss it off. I don't think there's any lands in here, but I've got 2 more boxes of sleeved cards to go through, so we got a ways to go. But yeah, I'll keep an eye out. I'll let you know. I don't think I have a stack for you right now. Okay, we're going to push the button every 45 seconds. Maybe I should run a longer timer. On skeletons? Yeah, you always do. All good. I did not find the match to that secret lair, but there's still a chance in one of these boxes that I accidentally tossed some extra stuff in there and didn't know it, like filled in a slot. That style of thing. So we'll keep an eye on it. You never know. Could show up. Oh, random back sleeves in here. $79. Get you a spin. Double sleeve. Sounds good. I have no idea if it'll come in or not through a collection. One of these days. I don't know. I was surprised we found the one. I was like, didn't even know that one was in there. $79 gets you in for a spin for a chance. 73 items remain. That's it. That's all. 73 items. Exactly. Dude, it could be in these foil cards that I'm going through now, and I wouldn't even know. Well, I would know once I found it, but you never know. A lot of foil rares in here right now, which is good because I ran out of stuff to like easy scan. Ooh, there we go. There's a gifts ungiven in here. That card that pumped. That's always fun. I like that. I actually didn't realize there was more rares in here, so that's kind of cool. Excuse me. $79 gets you in for a wonderful dual land, right? Or collector packs, honestly. Can't go wrong with this one. This one's better than most. I did debate the like $4 start chance at a dual land where you got a play pack or something like a tiered play, but I just don't have all day to run it is my problem. That's always the fun one, right? When you can bid $6 and hit a dual land. Yeah. Well, if it keeps me busy, I'm okay. It's when it's standing around. If it's the lower price points and you're standing around, then it's even more boring because the amount of work you have to do for 400 items versus 75 items is like the reason I chose this route as opposed to the other route. You would spend the same amount of money at the end of the day, unless it hits early because the wheel was nice. But the wheel could be nice over here as well. So I don't know. We might try that. If this doesn't work today, we might try that next week during WhatNot Con, which actually probably is a bad idea. Well, I don't know. Maybe it will work next week for WhatNot Con. I'm not planning to be on tomorrow unless I do maybe a little TikTok, depending on because my mom wants to host Mother's Day, which is the opposite, but she likes cooking for us, so she thinks it's Mother's Day if she gets to cook, so works for us. And then I just have to get out and do a little shopping with my wife, get her chocolates. Who knows? But yeah, then we're back to a normal week. It's looking like Wednesday night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday again, or WhatNot Con. The best part is I'm like the cool part about WhatNot Con is that I get to sell you Magic the Gathering cards. Nice. Steaks are yummy. Yeah, it's more about getting together. I like it. And so she wanted. I think my mom's gonna cook steaks, which I'm excited for. He was worried about using. I was like, just broil them. It's fine, or cook them, bake them, whatever you gotta do. Because she doesn't have a grill at her condo. But it's all good. True. Excuse me. Um, duels. Oh yeah, we got duels today. $79 gets you in there. 73 items. You can't go wrong either. But we've got a. This is technically a damaged scrubland. It's unlimited though, but it's a little beat up on the back. It's got that full, like that little fold, but it's a little scruffed. We put it in a sleeve. It's gorgeous. Then we got a little bit of a heavy play, though I would say this is HP MP, but I'm being generous on the ratings. And then we've got a MP Tundra, so 2 Tundras from Revised, and a Scrubland. Also some Monty Python on the Holy Grail Volume 1s, and a Devastation of Dragons as well, both of those back there. So 4 Monty Pythons over 100, 3 dual lands, 2 diamond packs that I usually sell for 400 apiece, some gold packs, and then, of course, if you miss, air quotes, miss, you'll get either 2 collectors and a box topper or 3 collectors. So it's pretty loaded. Yep. Well, 3 collectors or 2 collectors and a box topper. In my opinion, the floor is probably the 2 Aether Drift plus the Aether Drift box topper. Oh man. Let me do a quick check. Let me see. I'll see if I got Skittles. Oh, and the other little caveat for the wheel is if you miss the way that other games are played and you would prefer to win a draft pack, I can give you a draft pack instead. Why is that here? Huh. Interesting. I'm looking really quick to see if I got a Skittles in here, but I don't think so. Skittles goes quick. Yeah, I don't have one in here. Sorry. No luck. Yep. Yeah. It WhatNot doesn't have the things you're looking for usually. That's how it works here. It has everything else but the stuff you're looking for. Oh yeah, the Skittles. Uh-huh. He's cool. It's a good one. We had some, I just haven't seen him recently. Where he is. Yeah, he is. He's so cool. I like it. Yeah, chat, $79. Get you in for a spin. I'm gonna bump this up to like 2 minutes. I wish it could be like auto wins at whatever. There it goes. Oh, that's not right. No one hit that. Oh my god, how do I break that? Why did it do that? Uh, happy about his secret lair because he's not a skeleton. Makes sense. I didn't even know he had a secret lair though, to be honest. Hate this system. Chat, please don't hit that. I cannot do that one. I will cancel the order. Unfortunately, this system broke it. Because this system is dumb. Why does it do that? And it doesn't let me cancel it either. So please don't hit that. I would appreciate it. No, don't hit it, please. This one's a bad one. I cannot do this one. So please don't hit it. Yeah, no, that's $78 too cheap. Believe me. Oh, I appreciate all of you. Thank you for doing that. I hate this system. Why would it do that? So I wanted 2 minutes, but it erased the dollar amount. I hate it so much. There we go. Okay. There we go. Back at it. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate each and every one of you for not hitting that because that would have been a pain in the ass for all of us. $79 gets you in for spin. That's the correct price. I was. Oh well, I appreciate that. Yeah, and it's an adventure. I don't understand why it would erase the previous dollar value and create a new dollar value in the process of that. It just doesn't make any sense. What do I know? There we go. Okay, now it's at 2 minutes. It'll be fine. If you do want to go in and you gotta wait 2 minutes, you'll survive. But at least now I don't have to try and remember every 45 seconds to hit it. But yeah, chat. $79 get you in for a spin. You're gonna either get box toppers and collectors, or multi-collectors, or Monty Python, or Devastation, or some of the diamond boxes, or some dual lands. I mean, it's just dual lands or something like that. Oh, you sent it? Cool. On here or on somewhere else? Yeah, I can understand him not being a skeleton there. I will tell you though, it's still a cool art, but I like dragons and angels, so of course I would like that art. But I understand he's not a skeleton in that case. A lot of the animes though you see, most of the skeleton dragons are like still pretty attached to their skin. So maybe that was why. I don't know. Each of their artists do whatever the heck they want at this point. I like that he's protecting Kalia. That's kind of cool. I've been watching. I don't even know the name of it. What the heck is it? Unemployed something or other on Hulu. I think it just had the second season added, so I was watching that. The name of it. Let me continue. Here we go. It's Mushuko Tensei, the broken-hearted man. Oh no, that's the next episode. Jobless reincarnation or something. I like it. They left it on a cliffhanger, so at least the second season's coming up. It's just weird. I don't know. I'm still struggling through the fact that I want to find an anime that Hobo's in for a spin. Let's go. I still want to like an anime that runs, I don't know, 70 seasons and is a zero to hero that runs 70 seasons to get to hero. Just like an MMO should be. But who knows? Let's see what we got for Hobo. Thanks for waiting out the timer. Of course, right after I changed the timer, it's like, oh yeah, now's a great time. um, the pickup girls in the dungeon one, that one actually was a halfway decent, like zero to hero, but it's so slow adding to Hulu that it's an adventure. Yeah, I liked it. I had no problem with it. I thought it was great. I've just been watching stuff on Hulu though. I won't go over and get Crunchyroll or anything like that. All right, the anticipation of what you're gonna hit for Hobo. Let's see what we get today. Let's see if we get that dual land. I'd like to get one of these out the door. Let's go. Spin it up. Ooh, 2 Karlov collectors and a Clue box topper. Let's go. Like those ripped or shipped for you. Rippy or shippy. Rip them. Let's do it. Guaranteed shock in there. Always nice. Let's see what we can find in there. Thopter. Shock. Marco Watch Phantom. Macabre Reconstruction. V2 Ghazi Inspector. Cornered Crook. Perimeter Enforcer. Lightning Helix Forest. Expose the Culprit. Curious Cadaver. Hunted Bone Brute Cryptics. Mirko. Obsessive Theorist. A Hedge Maze Borderless. Followed by Invisible Ink. Rakdos. Look at that with the wing and the chains. Let's go. That's a nice little pack. I like that one. And the art on Rakdos is really cool. Plus, it's Invisible Ink and a Hedge Maze. Yeah, I agree. We've had good starts out of Karlov today, so that's good. I like it. Let's see if we can get some more. Detective. Agent Corner. Reasonable Doubt. Museum Night Watch. Gadget Tactician. Undercity Eliminator. Concealed Weapon. Whisper Drinker Vampire Mountain. Meddling Youths. Insidious Roots. Assemble the Players. Outrageous Robbery and Extended. Final Word Phantom. We got a Trada and a Doppelgang Extended Foil. And we finish off with the wonderful thing that I have to use the scissors on because they didn't put a pull tab on it. Not as good. No, it missed completely. But we still get the wonderful Clue box topper. Let's see which one we get. Ooh, Blood Crypt. That was 2 Blood Crypts. I like it. There you go. Congrats on that. We'll get in a top loader so we can get that Pringle out a little bit. All the top loaders have a little bit of Pringle in them. Don't know what's up with that. Yeah. Clue Blood Crypt in foil. So, congrats on that, Hobo. Thank you very much for going in. Oh, is it? Nice. That's awesome. That's a good price. I know that the Clue box toppers generally range somewhere around $20 to $25 depending on where you're buying. The Silent Sniper sneaking in. You're going to wait a minute and a half. I apologize. I ran a long timer for the not having to push it over and over again. So we'll just hang out for just a minute. And then we'll get you what we can. SDB, getting some bronze. Let's go. I haven't seen you a lot, SDB. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you being here. Oh, really? They must be up then. That's good news. They were like, there was like an 18 at one point, and so that they must have gone back up, which is good. That's good news on that bundle. It looks better. I like that. A little bit of return on your investment out of the gate, no matter what. All right, the Silent Sniper, still 50 seconds. We'll get you there. Don't you worry. It's just a little bit of anticipation for the dual lands. 72 items remain too. Really like solid odds. I love that. And I can lower the timer down if you guys are hanging out. This is always how it works. I raise the timer up because I'm like, I've pushed it so many times, and then everyone hangs out with me. It's 30 for the Watery Grave now? Nice. I think we hit that last time for someone. On the rise, chat. On the rise. All right, here we go. Down to the last 10 seconds. And what can we get for the Silent Sniper? Gonna be the gold ice pack. Let's go, chat. Yes, load it up. So good. 70 cards valued between $1 and $2.50 each as of their last scan. We're gonna take a look at it. Gold. Ooh, Cathedral War from M13 in foil. That looks awesome. Baldur's Gate foil. Myriad Landscape. Reliquary Tower's nice. Guildless Commons. Mask of Memory. Plague Mirror. Heartstone from Stronghold. The Signet. Nihili's Skullbomb. Soul Herder. Goblin Arachnomancer. Terminate Bordos. Atarka. World Render. Ramses. Assassin Lord in Etch. Legion Initiative. We got Surge Foil, the third Doctor. Weeping Angel in extended foil. Tegwill, Duke of Splendor in foil. Frequent Liege. Moment of Peace. That's a little more beat up than I like. Let's get you. Ooh, nice. I'm going to get you a Venomous Breach. Mercadian Mask foil. Yeah, there was a Weeping Angel in there. Kodama of the East Tree. Greater Good. Unnatural Growth. Thickest in the Thicket. Lotus Cobra. Wiltleaf Leech. Mosswood Dreadnought. Prismatic Omen. Questing Druid. Pure Steel Paladin. Glimmer Lens and Extended. Stram. Senior Artificer. Everything Comes to Dust. Catilda. Dawnheart Martyr in foil. All That Glitters in foil. White Orchid. Phantom foil. The Steel Flagship. Lizelle Acrobatics Extended foil. Path to Exile foil. Ooh, a Halo foil Zada. Very nice. Stormkiln Artist Monstrous Rage. Breath Weapon. Inti. Warstorm Surge. Duretti. Scrap Savant. Possibility Storm. Chandra. Big Score. Mind Splice Apparatus. Deep Glow Skate. Wave Break Hippocampus. Forensic Gadgeteer. Charix. Raging Isle Extended foil. Kappa Cannoneer. Abjure. Propaganda. Well, ooh, that's nice propaganda. Whelming Wave. Hydroblast from Mystery Booster 2. We got a Shadow of the Enemy in borderless foil. Harvester of Souls. That's an old foil. Terror of Tarwashi. Erebos Bleak Hearted. Pack Weapon. Headless Rider. Astarian's Thirst. Blood Money. Deadly Dispute in foil. And a Piper of the Swarm. That is loaded. Congrats on that. The Silent Sniper. Thank you so much for going in on it. I appreciate it. And that is loaded up with cards. A little bit of everything. Great. All right, let's try this again. All right, put it up there for 60 seconds. There we go. Chat, $79 gets you in. There are 71 items remaining. $79 can get you in for a dual land. All sorts of good stuff on it. You never know what you can hit on this wheel. If you want to see what's on the wheel, you can tap down below and you'll see everything that's in there. A bunch of collector packs, and then a little bit of secret layer, 3 dual lands, 2 diamond packs. We've got 6 gold packs remaining, and box toppers coming with those collector packs for some of them. Yeah, that's right. $79 gets you in. You never know what you could get. And if you need the experience of other channels, I can happily let you just win a draft pack. Don't you worry. That's how it works. 71 items remain. That's it. You have a 3 in 71 chance of hitting a dual land. That's pretty good odds. I didn't make it 500. Lauren, do you have this guy? Cool. Let's side. He's nothing crazy, but he's a big giant skeleton. I saw that. I'm unsleeving. Yeah. Look at this sleeve. That's a cool sleeve. I think he needs to go in that sleeve. There we go. Perfect. Even better. Yeah, it's just completely random sleeves that I'm pulling this stuff out of. So who knows? Right? It was a good find. I like that. There were a couple angel sleeves as well, but I don't care as much. This one. She got a dragon with her. Sleeves are not my collector thing, but mostly because they just don't fit in the binders. Chat, $79. Dual lands, they're calling to you. They're saying, win me, please. I don't want to live here anymore. Please take me home. Checking. That is a great Kalia as well. Damn, that's awesome. I need both of those. Yep. I don't even know what secret layer that is, but I need it. I had like 7 Scoop Swarms. $79 gets you in for a spin. Could get you a dual land today. You never know. Yeah, well, hindsight's always 20/20 these days. Jeez, there's a lot of secret layers that I should have tried to buy more of. It'd be rich. Like I knew the Monty Python was going to be big, so we've just been using those as prizes for a long time. But some of the other ones, man, should have held on to the Galaxy ones that we've been chasing. I had the full set of those. I do right here. You could win it. Monty Python Volume 1 foil. It's in this little surprise set right now. Only Volume 1 left though. We've moved every other one through games and things. Well, exactly. It I don't know. They're pricey. They're over $100 a piece now. It's crazy. If they survive the wheel, there's a chance, but they're going over $100. So that's the hard part. Oh yeah, exactly. There's a lot of good. I like yeah, the Monty Python. That whole collection is in the binder now. That's good stuff. Exactly. Oh my god, there's so many sleeves. That's all I'm doing. I'm unsleeving cards off to the side here. So this person had sleeved up art cards that were signed. Sorry about that. A lot of Phyrexia. I don't particularly care. They'll just go into the box, but nice Elspeth. So they had kept some of the art cards that were signed sleeved. I'm like, okay, great, wonderful. If you are looking for anything, chat, let me know. We got $79 gets you in for a spin. You can get dual lands today. I mean, dual lands, chat. There's only 71 items in there. You have a 3 in 71 chance. Actually better than most casinos. I'll keep an eye out for it. I haven't seen the Secret Lair ones, though. I just had a lot of Doctor Who. Most of which went into bulk because Doctor Who is now considered bulk these days. You might hold on. $79 could get you a dual land today, chat. Ah, interesting. Okay. If you wanted a deck with all of them, that makes sense. Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's cool. So you get some win con. I like that. Interesting. Yeah, just put a bunch of tutors in there and you're in pretty good shape. Backwards. I'm trying to remove all of the weird side load sleeves, and I did it backwards and started doing the life counter. Sure. Yeah. Right here. Oop, upside down. It's simple, easy to use. I click up and down. Handful of colors that I have sitting here. I have more than whatever's in the bin is what's available for colors. But yeah, they work nicely. 3D print design, and they rotate through. All sorts of good stuff for accessories. So yeah, take a look, see what you're needing. They're just really quiet on WhatNot. It's probably been really quiet on WhatNot for a while now. Just so weird. Oh, even Pokemon's down. Magic still says it has 500 viewers. It's so weird to me. Oh, that's why. So, there is someone who has been streaming in the Magic category for this Wonders of the First game for like 2 weeks now, and it's been inflating the category numbers by about 100 people because it's the only guy who does this. And it's some other card game. I don't know, but he's been streaming in the Magic category because they don't have a category for his game. And so and obviously the Pokemon community is rabid, so he doesn't want them. So it's almost like they're trying to poach Magic players, but it's been inflating the category numbers to make it look like we have our usual 500, but we're actually inside 400. I've been seeing this decline regularly in viewerships. Like even Card King can't carry over 50 people when they were doing over 100 for a long time. And I've been curious if they were view botting or not initially. It's just the Magic community is leaving WhatNot is what I'm seeing. Which isn't surprising given all of the turmoil it's been in. So I don't know. That's why I'm trying to explore TikTok a little bit, trying to understand. It's very rip and ship is the difference, which is great and terrible at the same time, right? Talked to my neighbor a little bit at the park yesterday while we had the kids out. and he was saying that right now there's a combination with yeah, too many scams. That's literally what the all Reddit talks about it constantly. But he was saying there's a combination between Instagram, WhatsApp, and one other, like they're all in a group. And basically, once you build one item, it's available on all three of those platforms. And so he's like, yeah, just start getting into the other platforms and you'll just start selling stuff. So we'll see. Got to learn it, learn the process. But yeah, whatnot, they're struggling. It's obvious. And they're about to ban more stuff. So it's like, I don't know. TikTok has a broader audience. You don't have as many loyal, like it's more swipey, right? It's just that's the design of it. But it has your audience is significantly larger, and if they're interested in Magic, they'll be there. Yeah, I don't know. The best thing you can do is be on my Discord and just catch, and I'll keep you apprised as to where the best opportunities are. If it's not this. Hobo sneaking in there. Wants one of those dual lands today. Let's get one out of here. It's been like a month since I bought these, and we can't seem to give them away. Well, we're not giving them away, but you know what I mean. Let's get it right now. Tundra called it. Let's go. There we go, Hobo. Let's go. You got the MP Tundra coming your way. Congrats on that. I love it. MP Tundra, finally. It actually, it only took 5 slots this time to go. Tundra coming your way. In revised, great condition. It was only just a little bit on the edge to give it an MP. But that's coming your way. Congrats on that, Hobo. Let's go. That's awesome. Coming your way. Boom, just like that. Chat down to 2. So got that unlimited scrubby and another Tundra. That's awesome. Yeah, of course. Thank you. You're here all the time. You go in pretty hard on other stuff as it is, so I'm more than happy to send that off to you. As I would be for anyone that hit it. But yeah, when my diamonds get some stuff, it's always a pleasure. Ooh, chat. We had one go. It only took a month. That's like, so let's see. We had, right? That hit perfect. It's great. Like I just, it felt like in the right spot for it. That was probably 100 spins over the last 4 weeks to get someone to get that. That's how stingy the wheel has been. Awesome. That's great. Boom. Definitely enjoy that. Good stuff, chat. You two could also be a winner. There's still 2 left. Now you have a 1 in 35 chance. How much is a Tundra? Based on the MP one, I think it was 350 ish. The hard part is for dual lands, it's a moving target, right? So it could be depending on how people see the damage, and that's the best of the ones that we got out of there, out of the shop. So I estimated it when I built them as 350 for the MP, 300 for the HP, and 450 for the unlimited, but it's damaged. So I spent about 1,100 on it, so that's how they get valued in there when I got them. So yeah, I don't know. Again, purely whatever you'd get someone to pay for it is really what it is. I know we joke quite often about the channels that are like rating them as $500, $700, $800, and it's like, well, you got to find someone willing to pay $800 for it. Whereas I used realistic value. I didn't overinflate it because I don't like doing that. You could probably even get a little more for them. That MP one might be borderline LP, so light play, and so you could probably get a little bit more. But I don't know. In a game like that, like a surprise set, it's not worth nitpicking over the exact dollar or trying to overinflate it. I'd rather just be straightforward because that doesn't exist. Part of the reason why we were just talking about the lack of viewers on whatnot. Yeah, literally, we would be 390 if that one guy wasn't streaming that random game. Crazy. Arcane signets. Oh my god, I have so many, but the problem is they're bulk. Are you looking for a specific one? Like, do you want that borderless foil Commander Masters, or are you just looking for one? You just need an Arcane signet. Not really. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, Arcane signets are treated as bulk. You need a few. Even worse. Let me just see if I'm lucky with the stack of commons that came out of a box recently. Maybe. Maybe I'm lucky today. No, this is all lands. Not that lucky, unfortunately. What's sad is that's like one of the most common cards that you can find, and I don't have any sitting over here. Just a mess. You probably have a better out of finding it in the bulk. Actually, you could do that. If you want to spend $50 on bulking it, 4,800 cards. People want 5. Yeah, exactly. I debated doing bundles of that, like the soul rings I was doing, but yeah. But yeah, you could probably, you need soul rings too. There might be some in the bin. I updated it yesterday. Yeah, there's a set of 7 soul rings for $10 in there right now. Let's see, where could I find arcane signets easily? I guess if you bought a box of bulk, there's a good odds that you could find a bunch of arcane signets in there. Let's see if there's any sitting over here with the sorter right now. Oh, awesome card. See any over here? Maybe in this stack? Check this stack. I'm just going to do a quick check. One would think I'd have a ton of these just sitting around. Here we are. Wow, none in there. That's crazy. Not our lucky day on those. Wait until Tuesday? Sure. I'll keep an eye out. If I find some, I'll set them aside. As long as I remember. Chat. Still 2 dual lands out there. 1 in 35 chance. And you still get collector packs. If you miss. You could get Monty Python the Holy Grail. All sorts of good stuff. So got that Scrublands there. Unlimited Scrublands. So cool. The one that I was debating buying at the shop is he has a volcanic island that is like pack fresh revised. Literally, he said that the guy who sold it to him brought it in the original pack it was opened in 30 years ago or whatever. And he's like, yeah, it's insane. Like the pristine that it is, it's perfectly centered. It would probably be like a 9 or 10 if it was graded. But I didn't want to spend mint condition prices while I was there. $79 gets you in for a spin. All right. If these dual lands sit here until next week for MagicCon, I think I'm gonna try the like whatever dollar start. I don't know that I want to do a dollar start, but we're gonna pick a dollar start, like $4 start, just to make me feel a little bit more comfortable, and we're gonna run them that way, and just load it up with like a whole mix of risk reward stuff in there, and do like 200 or 300 items. Yeah. Then just run all day. See if we can get people to just hang out all day trying to win it with for cheapy. Cheap. Then I could probably 79 for either. 79 gets you in for a spin that gets you a whole bunch of different stuff that you could be in there. Aether player a dollar over. Yeah, exactly. Somewhere in there. Yeah, so it's a surprise set today. $79 gets you in for a spin. You can get all sorts of stuff like collector packs, or there's some secret layer, or 2 dual lands as a chance to hit. There are 70 items remaining. Yeah, I don't know if I'd do like $5 start, dual land hit, and then have like the bottom be a like a play pack or something. Yeah, if you tap on the tool down at the bottom, you can see everything. Lauren's right. That's. I think I'm gonna do that for WhatNot.com. Just get him out the door. Oh God, this box is heavy. These are all sleeve cards I have to unsleeve. Oh my God, so much fun. There's still a 5 slot sitting over there as well. This is one problem with collections: is everyone sends their collections in without unsleeving their stuff. Obviously, who would unsleeve their stuff if they're sending it in? But still, freaking pain in the butt. Ooh, interesting. Little antiquities grape shop catapult. What are we bidding on? This surprise set. The surprise set includes dual lands possibility, some secret layers, all sorts of collectors, box toppers. A few of my like diamond packs are loaded up. $79 gets you in. There are 70 items remaining. If you tap on the tool down at the bottom, you can see what is available within, and also what's been hit. We just actually hit our 3rd dual land, so the we're down to 2, but still got an unlimited scrub lands. Considered damage because it's a little scuffed up on the back, but sleeve will save it. And then we've got a heavy play Tundra as well from Revised. 2 different dual lands, rocking and rolling today. All sorts of good stuff, chat. $79 get you in for a spin. We'll get you a dual land today. Bobo's got a dual land coming to him. Ooh, I might do that. Yep, one's gone. Hobo got it. He got the Tundra and MP moderate play. Just after I was really pushing, I was like, I really want to get one out of here. If today goes and we're still on it, I think next week for WhatNot Con, I'm going to do a, like, I don't know, $5 start with a bunch of stuff and just run all day. Oh, yeah, that's right. Zenway, do you want any of these? Consecrated Sphinx, Meteor Golem, Wormcoil Engine, and Evolving Wilds? You need those? You need those? Okay. Do you want this? Ooh, too big in there. Do you want this? 3 OTJs. Let's go. That's a nice one. Bam. Just like that. Rip them or ship them. You do. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't want to use it for anything, so I figured you could get it. It's not the expensive one. It's the cheapest of the caverns. Too big. Rip it or ship it. Got 3 OTJ collectors. Ship them. Coming your way. Congrats on that. That's a nice one. Oh, you used a biggie coupon on that too. Let's go. You'll have to let me know if you get anything cool out of those. Thank you very much for going in. Yeah, you're good. Hey, that was a great coupon to use. Go for it. I don't care. That's the purpose of coupons, chat. Get in there, have fun. But yeah, so I'm thinking if these guys stick around, we might do maybe even on Friday, we might do like a $5 start dual lands and run like 300 or 400 items in there. See what we could do. Let the masses decide what price they want to be at. $30 drafts. Yeah, hey, but if it's not my fault, I don't care if I started at 5. Vow drafts. Ooh, that's a great idea. Let's make it Vow. Midnight Hunt and Vow all day. Give them the real WhatNot experience. Right? The Midnight Hunt ones that have no rares. Even better. Crazy, how's it going? We're hanging out. We're trying to get some dual lands out the door. 69 items remain. $79 gets you in. There are 2 dual lands in it and a whole bunch of collectors. So we've been rock and rolling today. Working on unsleeving while we chit chat. It's so much fun. Working on the 4-slot box. There's still a 5-slot box as well. At some point down the road, I'm gonna have a like bulk boxes that are gonna be filled with used sleeves. Did you have to reserve a spot for the Final Fantasy pre-release? What do you mean? Like at my local game store? I haven't asked. I probably should. That is a valid point. Now I need to reach out to my local game store. Yeah, good call. That's coming in what, 2 weeks now? Oh my god, 3 weeks. They also marked up the price. Oh, it doesn't surprise me in the least. Gotta make a buck. I get the stores. They're not gonna have any of the products, so they might as well make some money on the pre-release. Just wait. Oh my god, just think about the amount of product that's not gonna ship from people. Whether it's the distributor that screwed it up, this is gonna be fun. Great. They sold out. Oh man. Okay, I gotta follow up with that then. Let me check their Discord. the bottom, scrolling. Come play some cards this weekend. What do they got? Oh, they had a draft. Damn, missed that. When's the next auction? Sorry. There it is. It's up there. $79. It wasn't $1, that's for sure. I hit the button. The problem is I have to put it on 60-second timer or 60-second timers because I don't push it every second. An auto clicker, right? Probably should. I'm just lazy. Just get an auto hotkey clicker set up. Man, that brings me back. That was 10, 15 years ago when I used to play some games that auto click, because you used to, for MMOs, you used to have to actually click stuff to play games instead of it automatically doing the auto clicker stuff for you. And so we would set up auto hotkey commands to try and bypass the mods that were trying to ban you because you were auto hotkeying. It was great. Oh, what's new? Nothing in cards. It's boring when you don't buy collections. But let's see. We are in a process of a project for renovating our house. We're adding 2 bedrooms and a bath. It's cheaper than buying a new house, so we're doing that. Also putting the laundry upstairs. We're going to create a laundry bar, which is basically cabinetry leading to the laundry machine, so that's fun. So we're in the bid process right now, and it's sticker shock some days, but it's expected. So we're working on that, and then I don't know, we're doing decluttering, which is normal, like spring cleaning. And I'm unsleeving cards right now. Ooh, some accumulative knowledges. Knowledge eyes. Hello, thank you. That's about it. What about you? Anything new? New, fun, and exciting? Kind of. Is probably the short answer. It's all over the place. So like the unsleeving process that I'm doing right now is part of some collection. And then I have a box and 2 halves remaining for my bulk. So that's almost done. And then I still have to do all the foil common and commons. And I keep putting off the water damage tossed around one because, well, it pisses me off to do. Yeah, double sleeves, exactly. Don't double sleeve your cards, chat. It's bad. Bad for everyone. Sell them double sleeved, right? Just put it in bulk that way. No, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell you guys all the sleeves at some point here. I have 1.5 5-slot boxes of used sleeves. So you guys could all win some used sleeves. What am I doing right now? I've got some, this is what we're unsleeving right now. I did find a skeleton sleeve. That was cool. It'll sort any which way. It doesn't care. But I haven't, like, I don't want to do sleeve stuff if I don't have to. Like, I'll do my $4 to $9 cards. But, yeah. I don't want to sell, like, I don't want to sell cards sleeved is basically the problem. So, I don't know, fills in. Ooh, Zachrog, sneak it in. Wasn't even paying attention. Let's see what we got for Zachrog. It's a diamond pack. Let's go. That's crazy. You ready for a workout? This is a workout for me, not for you. Diamond ice pack. I sell these for $400. I sell them for $400. It is 280 cards loaded in here, all different. Well, 200 of them and 80 of them. 2 different groups. They could be the same but different. Let's see. Let's get it out of there. Coming in that nice box. Diamond pack going out the door. Let's go. Where'd it go? Zachrog. Let's start. Let's start. We gotta go. We got dual lands today. I'm gonna do the bigger set first, so let's split it there. So this stack right here is 200 cards, each card valued between $1 and $2.50 as of their last scan. So we got to go through. I may not read them all because I might lose my voice, but we got Reliquary, Cascading, Contaminated, Gruul, Rugged, Blackcleave, Argoth. That's a nice card. Cathedral, we got the Sanctuary, Blackcleave Cliffs, Llanowar. We got the Restless Reef. Ooh, you got a little Invasion, Keldon Necropolis. That's nice. Tainted Peak from Torment, Tainted Isle as well, Mystic Sanctuary, Sungrass Prairie. That Gavinery's a little beat up. Hold on. We're going to sneak in a Rune Crab for that one. That's a little more beat up than I like. Liquid Metal Torque, Talisman of Hierarchy, Mishra's Bauble, Talisman of Dominance, It That Heralds the End, Jahira's Familiar, Black Blade Reforged, Terrarian Soulcleaver. This is up, actually. This might be closer to $3 or $4. Baleful Strix, Pathrazor, Thought Vessel, The Circle of Loyalty, Mirror, Ice Cauldron, Everflowing Chalice, Talisman, Iron, Laden, The Key to the Vault, Wondrous Crucible, Semblance Anvil, Boros Signet, Steel Golem, Cold Steel Heart. This thing goes on and on and on. Crystal Barricade, Dingus Staff, Rona's Monument, Library of Lang. We got Kiora. That is whatever the, I don't know, whatever set that is. DDO, DDQ, DDO. Soul Diviner. That is a promo foil. The Scorpion Guide, Amara, Master Biomancer, Inga Nasika, Thranis, Zaraxa, Decimate, Prismari, Earthlink, Consuming, Aurelia the Law Above, Braska, Teriel, Cadric, Atlana Palani, Prized Amalgam, Tatiova, Lenore, oh my god, Miram Sentinel Worm sneaking in there. Let's go. That's a biggie. That's like $5-6. This box was made before he pumped. Let's go. There's still 2 more duels, don't you worry. Jukai, Estrid, Lockmere, Legion, Maelstrom Archangel, Terminate, Corpse Knight, Rampaging Bailiff, Rancor, Rapid Vigor, Muscle Sliver, Nature's Lore. Yeah, we're still going. Kadama's Reach, Tyvar's Stand, Eternal Witness, Null Mage, Crop Rotation, Canopy, Reap, Tower Winder. I think it has to go this. I'm trying to put them in the right order. Nature's Claim, Reclamation Stage, Elvish Spirit Guide, the Ooze, Druid Class, Tamiyo's Safekeeping, great card, Keen, Farseek, Ritual, Champion, Soul, Glorious, Earthquake, Dragon, Ripchaw, Rampant Growth, Glorybringer, got a little dragon action, Wrathful Red Dragon, Tumbling Carnosaur. This is up actually $3 to $4. The red Elemental Blast pumped. Lava Spike, Incinerator, the Guilty, Invisible Link. Let's go. Stormkill Artist, Return the Favor, Goblin Warrens from Fallen Empires, Realm Scorcher, Bitter Reunion, Veronica, Big Score, Rage, Runvelt, Magebane, Industrial, Faithless Looting, Chroma, Angel of Fury, Flaring Pain, Impact Tremors, Fiery Confluence, Simian Spirit Guide, Null Spine Dragon, Galvanic Blast, Monstrous Rage, Unexpected Windfall, Lightning Bolt, Rune Crab. Oh, did the Earthquake go up too? It doesn't surprise me. Ideas Unbound, Fractured Sanity, Muddle the Mixture's a great card. Dan for your Dan deck. Baby Godzilla, Slip Out the Back, Snap, Preordained, Clever, Impersonator, Herald, Windfall, Padim, Ghostly, Witness, Hydroblast, Blatant Thievery, Scroll, Guile, Dress Down, and Offer You Can't Refuse, Counterspell, Vision Schemes, Ominous Seas, Amphibious Downpour, Thought Scour, Of One Mind, Careful Study, Changeling Outcast, Dark Ritual, In Garrick's Wake, Palace Siege, Rotting Register, Coffin Queen, we're still going. Turok, Peer into the Abyss, Drudge Spell, Reckoners, Stalactite, Kaya's, Brain Stealer, Dragon, Shadowborn Apostle, Bitter Triumph, Drana, The Last Blood Chief, Secret Lair, the Littlies, or whatever it's called, the little ones. That's always cute. Street Wraith, Carrion Feeder, Go for the Throat, Okabi, Shoulder's Edict, Unearth, Ophinomancer, Vampire League, Deadly Dispute. I have to give you another one. You'll get an Electro duplicate because Deadly Dispute did drop with the reprint. Profane Tutor, Cruelty of Gix, Zulaport Cutthroat, Arabo, Rhea Dawnbringer, another little one. Doorkeeper's Thrall, Skyclave, 1000th, Felidar. We got the Ajani Pridemate in a really weird retro foil. Darksteel Mutation, Your Temple is Untacked, Wandering Rescuer, Path to Exile, Flame Jumper, Ondu, Ethereal, Look at Me, Sisse, Leon, and March, Swords, Luminarch, Destroy Evil, Divine Sacrament, Hollowed, Forerunner, Scholar, Austere, Restoration Agent, and Gathered Townfolk. That's the 200 cards. We still have 80 cards to go. So These cards are 80 cards valued between $2.50 and $4 each as of their last scan. Sandstone, Lair, Sunken Citadel, Handweir Battlements, Ancient Den, Mossfire Valley, Sulphur Springs, Underground River, Karn's Bastion, Semic, Growth Chamber, Scion of Draco, that's up a little bit, ThoughtNot Seer, Urza's Bauble, Chromatic Lantern, Batter Skull, Crawl Space, Elbrus, Spellweaver Helix, Basalt Monolith, Two-Handed Axe and Foil, Perplex, Shield of, oh my goodness. We'll talk about something in a second. Fracture, Mercy Killing, Invade the City, Bladewing the Risen, Demir Infiltrator, Euro, Waterlogged, Binding the Old Gods, World Breaker, Blossoming Tortoise, Scoot Swarm, Jahira, Incubation, Kamal, One Old One Eye, Michaeleth, Joiner Adept, Kami of Whispered Hopes, Volatile Stormdrake, Rapid, Hybridization, Arcade Denial, Long-Term Plans, Necroamoeba, Jace Reawakens, and Gifts Ungiven, Borderless Foil. I don't know what that's going for these days. Isn't that like $30? What is it now? I found one finally, chat. I never found any of them. It was hiding in here. God, the scanner doesn't want to work today. There it goes. Oh, it's a little bit better than it was. Let's see what the borderless foil is. Borderless foil, Gifts Ungiven. $14 right there. Just hiding in there. Just hiding. Hydroelectric Specimens, Ponder, Mistblade, Ashling, Dragon Raid Channeler, Retroframe, Flare. We got some rooms. Arclight, Phoenix, and Retroframe. Galvanic Needle, Brightstone Ritual, Harmonic, Desperate Ritual, Oil Snuffers, Oubliette, Pitiless, Bubbling, Cauldron, Creeping, Death, Slaughter, Dismember, Cut Down, Fly Voice of Plenty, Ray of Dawnbringer, Heliod's Intervention, Herald of Eternal Dawn, Soul Ascendant, Sphere of Safety, Resurgent Belief, Baneslayer, Gift Immortal, and the Wandering Rescuer in foil. Holy cow, you just hit like, I don't know, $500 in stuff. Let's go. Zach didn't even know he was walking into that. More of the diamonds? No, not yet. I have to. I'm waiting for the sorter to become available so I can rescan the whole thing. But, Zach, you get this whole box coming your way. Congrats on that. That is so many staples and everything else. We're not done there. Zach, that's your first purchase. Do you like dice? Let's go, chat. That was amazing. Do you like dice? You probably fell asleep. That was so many cards. All right, another one up there. There still is one more diamond in there if you want to get stupid nutso value out of something. Technically, you know what's crazy? Technically, the diamonds are the ceiling of all of this, not even the dual lands. Yeah, right? Whew. And I don't know if Silent Sniper's in here. If you are, let me know. I didn't know that was your first purchase. You've been around for a while. Great timing for that. Loose. In for a spin. See if we can get another dual land out the door. Right now to Loose Paw. You've won so many of my ceilings at this point. You got one go? Okay, let's see it. Let's do it. One ceiling, right? I gotta make more diamonds. That needs to happen very soon. I want the sorter to become available so I can rescan because it's been over a month. And Gifts Ungiven is making its way in there. 2 Aether Drift Collectors and a box topper. Let's go. Would you like those ripped or shipped? Bam. Rippy or shippy. Ship them. Coming your way. Good luck on the topper. Loose, thank you very much for going in. Another one up there, chat. $79. Thanks for stopping by, Loose. I appreciate it. If the dual lands stick around next week, I might be doing the like $4 start dual lands with like 300 or 400 items in there. So there might be a chance. You never know. Then it based itself on this if you're lucky that day. Yeah, exactly. Run it as auction, start it at $4 or $5 and see what happens. Let the degens bid it up. See, when I run that show, though, you know it's going to go in like the first 20. Everyone's going to bid $5. 100% will run it up. I appreciate that. Yeah, they'll wait. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think I might do it on Friday. Friday is always a good day. It's the like my biggest selling day of any shows that I do. It doesn't matter which show. So we run that all day on Friday. See what happens from there. Last chance, right? Before I sell it back to the store or shred it. Oh yeah, right. Oh shoot, I don't know what happened. I have to reset my surprise set. Oh darn. Yeah, just shred it. Good use of hundreds of dollars. we turn these shows into can you save the dual land before I shred it, and then you get a stack of I don't know other cards, and you have a little small shredder, and you just shred one every time that the timer goes off without anything running, and see if chat can save it before I shred it. And then magically, I don't know why the show ends before the last card can get shredded. Oh, I gotta go, chat. I'm sorry. We'll try again next week, and then you put another stack of cards up there and just shred a bunch of commons, a bunch of bulk. Save. We could call it save the duel. Well, oddly enough, I think enough of the community would want me to shred it. We'll buy you and shred it, right? Exactly. I should have kept all the fakes for that purpose then. I did freak chat out ripping a Mox Pearl in half one day. That was fun. One of the fake ones. Not loose pot guarantee. It's always fun to do that. Chat, $79. Let's go. Let's get these duels out of here before I have to do other games. Though I am probably gonna get out of here in the near future. But next week is WhatNot Con. I don't know if that means anything good or bad or indifferent. Basically, everyone on WhatNot's gonna sell you stuff, like any other day of the month of the week of the year. You signed up and have low expectations. Signed up for WhatNot Con. Are you streaming now, Luce? That's cool. I didn't know that. Apologize that I didn't know that. I haven't even seen you pop up on there, but 400 sales so far. Nice. That's good stuff. I don't know. I'm not very good about catching people on here though. I've just been busy with kids. Life. It's hard to catch you, or you yeah, if you stream infrequently, that's always a hard part of it too. But what are you streaming? Like what are you selling? Just singles? Or are you trying to do games or stuff like that? You only been there once, yeah. I don't know. My time to be on WhatNot is pretty infrequent right now. By the way, you're following the typical trend of WhatNot people. Especially if you respond back with your selling singles. The typical viewer on WhatNot will pack ripping and singles. Yeah. So you are doing exactly what every whatnotter does, and that is you will find WhatNot, and in the first 2 months of WhatNot, you will be excited to win stuff, and it'll be great, and you'll win all sorts of cool cards and all of those things, and you'll also miss, and then you'll run into a stream that'll be like kind of a rip-off stream, and you'll be like, oh crap, I got ripped off. And then it'll start to be like, I've got so many cards. What am I going to do with all these cards? And then you see these channels that all like seem like they're making money, though to be honest, you don't make any money. And you decide to stream. So there's that's the first fork in the road. Drowning in cool cards, exactly. So there's the first fork in the road. Either you get ripped off or scammed and you quit WhatNot and you walk away, or you start streaming on WhatNot. Like literally, that's some people follow the straight and narrow and they stick around and they just hang out because they find a cool community and that's what they do. Maybe it's because you found my stream and you're greedy, right? Well, you find a cool, that is the middle of the fork, right? So if you find a good community of people that you hang out in, sometimes you won't follow those two other paths. 6 boxes of Ixalan set packs. Oh my god. Yeah, see, I gave up on giveies because everyone else is doing packs, and I don't do packs. That doesn't make any sense. If it works for you, go for it. It's great. But I don't personally like that. But so then you go the route of streaming, and here's the next fork in the road. Either you're going to be a 2-month streamer who finds out you don't make any money and you've moved the cards you want and you quit WhatNot, or you're going to be a long-term streamer that finds out you don't make any money but you just can't seem to turn it off. That's literally the pattern that WhatNot is for 90% of the community. It's insane. Ooh, Lauren, check out that sleeve. I don't know if you're still here. That's a cool sleeve. That just popped up. The Dragon Ball ones, yeah. I don't know where they ended up. There might be more, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I'm going through a mix of stuff now. This is all the dump. Yeah, go for it. It's all good. You can tag me. I'd love to stop by. As long as I'm not, I don't know, chasing children around the house. Children are chaos. That's a sleeve. We're bidding on the chance at dual lands. Currently running a Scrublands Unlimited and a Tundra Revised. We've also got 4 Secret Layers hiding back there, a bunch of collectors, and some of my ice packs. If you tap on the tool down at the bottom, you will see everything that is available. The floor is probably 2 Aether Drift collectors and an Aether Drift box topper. And your ceiling is the Scrublands or the Diamond pack over here. Debatable. Got a little scrubby action. It is considered damaged, a little scuffed up on the back, but I was able to get a good deal for an unlimited one that way. Steal it from the next bidder, right? I know. Whatever happened. And then you'll have to try and offload your duel in your stream. So what happens to a lot of the lands on here, dual lands or high and expensive stuff, they just cycle through. You already have a Badlands. Was it that might have been from me? I can't remember. The $12. Is there a $12 uncommon that I can't remember? Yeah, you might have gotten that Badlands from me And I got that Badlands from Lesser Profit, and Lesser Profit got that Badlands from BMW Collectibles, and I don't know where BMW got it from. Yeah, that Badlands has been around the block. Which is crazy to me. WhatNot, where WhatNot streamers win other people's WhatNot cards. Zencat wanted to buy it? Okay, interesting. Who knows? It's an adventure. What's funny is the largest streamer, I don't know if he's still going, but he was a little bit ago. The largest streamer in the Magic category right now isn't even selling Magic cards. You won 2 on here, and yeah, nice. That's always good. Let's see if he's still there. Yeah, Hobby Club is selling Wonder of the First in the Magic the Gathering category, and he's Hobby Club. He's sponsored. It's just my guess is he's trying to poach Magic players. That's my guess. But yeah, the category has Magic itself has 491 viewers in it, and it's 110 110 of the viewers are in that category. So that means we only have 380 people in the Magic category. WhatNot's been trending down on viewership across the board. The least painful way? I know, right? I don't know. I've never had a problem with those packs. They are very ripper ship. Like or rippy as in like they don't have anything until you hit the one thing. It's like trying to chase a Shelly in Damu. But Damu now has some halfway decent stuff. But it's painful because you're chasing the one ring or nothing. But I would outright say that if you do any type of the surprise set games, I would be like, here we go. It's the one ring or nothing. One ring or bust. Everyone knows that. Bowmaster, true. You'd be surprised. Most people are happy to rip a Lord of the Rings pack just because there's a chance. There's some other good stuff in there as well, but for the most part, it's the Bowmaster, the One Ring. Like this one. Let's see. Is it a Bowmaster or a One Ring? Ooh, we got the token for a One Ring. Yeah, see? We win, right? That counts? Let's see. Smite. Vanish. Lembus. Workwood Backs. Entish Restoration. Strider. Long list of the ends with a Doors of Durin. That was a bust. It's never the One Ring for me, true. I've pulled a lot of One Rings for people. Doors of Durin is garbage. But whatever. It's entertaining to me. A little bit more bulk to go through. That's nice. The scene? I think I saw one of those aside for Zenway. I bought a collection that was a heavy Lord of the Rings collection, so I had a ton of the high-end stuff, like 7 mithril coats and things like that. So, yeah, that's been fun. So many cards, 2-1 sleeve. Any more posters? No. I haven't. That collection's done. You got the last 2 of the posters. Yep. Good stuff. Doesn't mean I won't find more and other stuff, but yeah. For now, I don't have any collections en route. I have one that I'm bidding on, but I feel like I'm going to get outbid on it at some point. But that's what it is. I'm not a, I'm really bad about being the, let's go garage sale shopping to find if people are selling their Magic or Pokemon or whatever. I'm really bad about doing that. I do have to get out to pick up some stuff later today, so I'm going to try and stop by Walmart. Because there was a rumor going around that a bunch of backroom Lord of the Rings collectors had gotten put out in different Walmarts. But I don't know if that's just one lucky one or something. Selling the two on screen. No, and we're doing a surprise set. And the surprise set has a chance of hitting these or hitting these guys or hitting collectors. You heard that too. Yeah, for some reason, they were liquidating singles. Yeah, why so low? No. Yeah, no. They are 300 and 450. So I wouldn't sell them for that. But you could win for $79. There's a chance. We already had one of them hit. We had a third one that went earlier today. There's 67 items remaining, so you have a 2 in 67 chance. It's always fun. Yeah, they would have been gone at 79 forever ago. There's people in this channel that would not let that happen. I think we're going to degen these next week because I'm starting to run out of time. I want to make sure I get all this stuff out to the post office, and I also need to do some shopping. So we shall see. Don't miss the chance, chat. And then we'll degen them next week. Right? Cutting it close on the credit card bills this month, that's for sure. I didn't find on their discard. You have only 1,000? Yeah. If I wasn't selling and if I wasn't like literally that is the one key thing in my life that I did was Final Fantasy, I wouldn't have spent as much as I did. But I also had the ability to carry it, so that helps. Now I just need to hope it all ships, right? The scary part. I do have, yeah. I'll sell it within the first probably month in total. I think it'll go. Oh, okay, makes sense. Uh, Depending on when you spend your budget, you can swing by here. I might have good prices on some different stuff. I haven't nailed down what I'm going to be at yet, but I'll probably be better than most channels because I bought in early. Less than a collector box, right now. Can't even get a collector for $670. But yeah. So I will have commanders here that I pre-ordered, and I also will have the collector commanders, but so we'll see what happens with that. I just don't know what they're going to be price-wise. We'll see. Who knows, chat? What is this? Someone like chat. Someone triple sleeved a diabolic tutor. I literally am debating just throwing it out. Like, why? Not even, it's maybe $1 depending on which set it is. Yes, it is good. So the MSRP on collector commanders is 200. Approximately, yeah. I pre-ordered at 700 for them before any other expenses on it. So I don't know what that means I'll be at for price when it gets here, but I'll have them. I do have a lot of people interested, and I only have 2 sets, so they might just fly off the shelf. But we'll see what happens with that. I'm gonna try for 1 set of 4. Yes, 700 for the set of 4 collector commanders. Yeah, and I doubt they still have it. I think I got lucky, is pretty much what I have found. I went into one of the sellers that I usually buy from, and I was like, oh, let's see what they got going on. And it was at the very top. So my guess is that it just got added. They actually have 660 for collectors right now. That's not terrible. Actually, it's terrible. I hate that price. But you can also buy, let's see, do they have it? No, they have the regular commander set for 320. So you can get all 4 of the regulars for 320. At Flipside Gaming on eBay. I didn't tell you that. Don't go buy it. Interesting. But yeah, so if you need the non-collector edition commanders, a set of 4 is 320. 321.95 before taxes. But they did not have any of the collectors, which I figured. That's why I grabbed 2. I was like, there's no way he's going to sit there. I really badly want to do another restock of collectors of a bunch of stuff, but nothing is a good price. Karlov's the only thing inside 200. Almost $300 for Baldur's Gate. Yep. One interesting part that we were talking about yesterday was I do think we're going to see in the first month, you're going to see collectors dip a little bit because the stores are going to get a little freaked out by the fact that no one's buying them because they're going to be too damn expensive. So you're going to see a little bit of a slip in the first month. And then after that, they're going to go like Lord of the Rings. It's going to be insane. But I'm curious to see if there's going to be some people that had heavy dollar invested in that are going to get a little squirrely because no one's going to buy it for their $100 a pack thing, right? We'll see. I'm curious. I like to know these things. All right, chat. We're gonna call it here. I want to get this stuff packed out the door and shipped to you. It's really quiet on WhatNot right now. Next week we will run these 2 back in a degen. I have to build it. It's probably gonna be like 300-400 items, 2 dual lands, maybe a handful of other cool stuff throughout, and then I don't know, play packs, or it gives me the opportunity. I can throw some like MH3 play in there, or I can throw some, just pick and choose different things that I have sitting off to the side that I'd like to move a little faster. Frickin' Vow Drafts, of course. Midnight Hunt, it doesn't have rares in it. Midnight Hunt doesn't have any rares. Jumps, like I have Foundation Jumpstart that I could do. Some of the clue packs, I don't know. I'm just gonna throw a whole mess of packs in there and let people win them for a halfway decent price, and then if you get lucky, you win these. Because I think based on the number of times we've had these up now, they've been paid off by the extra little bit that's in there to pay for them. So clue packs go for? That's a good question, actually. What do they go for? I haven't looked on TCG recently. What did I wonder if I have them. I probably don't even have them in my spreadsheet. Clue. Ravnica booster pack, Clue edition. $7, and there's only 3 people selling them. $7 a piece. I got them so Amazon had a liquidation sale of the Ravnica. That's why I have the toppers too. So we might even throw the toppers in there to win, like just win an outright topper. That's a great idea, actually. I think I need to rip those finish lines, and we'll just fill it up with toppers. Ooh, I like that idea. But yeah, so there will be opportunities with that. But the Clue Edition boxes, the bundles, had some kind of crazy deal at like $60, and I knew the toppers were 25, and there was a whole bunch of stuff. Save you a topper? Yeah, of course. Yep, got him. There you go. We'll degen this stuff next week on Friday. I think is a good day to do that. Then we'll throw high-end singles on Saturday, which I don't have a ton. A lot of black sleeves. Oh my god, there's so much good stuff in the black sleeves. It's insane. But we'll just run that back because I need to get those going. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks over there of black sleeves. Like I went back to the one that we did like 3 weeks ago now, and I was looking through and I was like, damn, there is some great stuff in here. A bunch of extra first slivers. Just I don't know, it's just stuff constantly. So we'll do that on Saturday probably. Thursday, I want to do rip and ship, but no one wants to do rip and ship. So we'll see. I haven't nailed down the whole schedule yet. And then I want to be testing TikTok. Still working on that and all that fun stuff. Oh, someone wrote something in my YouTube chat. Figures. Rip and ship's very scary right now because everything's so expensive. But thank you both. Thank you all. Anyone that's been hanging out with me. I appreciate it. We'll be back on probably not till Wednesday night unless I do a TikTok. Keep an eye on Discord and I'll let you know when I do that. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have an awesome rest of your weekend. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, all. YouTube, thanks. Sorry I missed you, Patrick. I didn't see the chat over there. But anyone's interested, we've been live on WhatNot. Check it out. Have a great rest of your day.